Hello, everyone. I'm back late in the evening. You just never know when I'm just going to pop up and I'm going to show up. And so we have a special guest. We're doing something interesting tonight because we're going into 2019 very soon. And so I thought I give me 1 second. Okay. And so I'm just trying to communicate with our special guest because sometimes Facebook Lives comes up with these little cray interesting moments, and so sometimes we just have to communicate to make sure things are kind of going smoothly. But 2019 is going to be an exciting year. Hey Andy, how you doing? I'm glad that you joined me today. And so we're going to have a very interesting conversation coming up. So I'm just waiting for my guest to appear so then we can get started this evening. So I hope you guys have you've really had a great week thus far. I mean, I'm sure everybody's looking forward to the holiday break. That you're looking forward to Christmas and New Year's and doing a little extra shopping and just having some exciting moments, especially with your friends and family. And so I see somebody else join, but guess what? I can't see who else is on here with my tablet. You have to kind of make a note so I can see that you're here. And give me one moment. Let me check something right quick. Okay. Hey, Robert, how's it going? And let me see if I don't see my special guest yet. It should be coming up soon. Because today we want to kind of get you mentally prepared, and also my guest has something coming up in the future, and so I wanted to hey Mario, how's it going? Glad that you made it, that you stopped by to connect with me. Okay, let me do one more thing. So it's all about getting prepared for next year. How many of you are ready for next year? Give me a little wave or a little emoji to let me know that you're ready for 2019, like you're just tired of 2018 and you're just ready to move on with your life. So 2019 is coming, whether you're ready or not. It's here. And so you want to kind of start thinking about your plans for next year. What are you envisioning for yourself? And what have you thought about doing? And so where do you want to be and how do you want to accomplish those things? That's kind of like what we're going to be talking about tonight, because we want to talk about goal setting and your, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to work on my special guest. Okay. Oh, okay. I see my special sweet person here. Yes, you made it. Let me bring her on. Hey, Glenn, how's it going? Sometimes doing a
Do a
lot,
lot
things
of things
happen.
happen.
Hey,
Hey,
Janice.
Candace.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing
I'm
good. How
doing
you
good.
doing
How
this
you
evening?
doing this evening?
I'm doing great myself. Thank you for asking and having me here.
There are some
There are
people
some people
that you may
that you
know.
may know.
Melody's on here.
Melody's
Glenn
on
is
here. Glenn
here.
is here.
And so,
And so, um,
oh,
oh,
maybe
maybe
there's an echo.
there's an echo here.
Maybe if I turn
Maybe if I
another
turn
device
another
on.
device.
Do you hear an echo? I don't hear an echo.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear echo
I
in my
hear
voice.
echo in my voice.
On your voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me turn down my heat. What about now?
Let me speak.
Let me speak.
And it's on my end.
It's
We're
on
not
my
gonna
end.
worry
We're
about
not going to worry about it.
Oh,
it.
okay.
So just can you let everybody know who you are?
Yes. So hello. My name is Janice. I am a mama of three girls, bilingual teacher by trade, small business owner. And I just love helping the very busy on the go mom finally take care of herself to be the best mom that she can be, live healthier, happier, more confident, with tips, tricks, and lessons that I've learned throughout my health and wellness journey. So my mission is to inspire change and transformation, help moms step out of their box and finally drop those fears and excuses.
Wow.
Wow.
Love it.
Love it.
Thank you.
Now,
Now,
tell us
tell
about
us about
goal setting.
goal setting.
Yes. Goal setting is so super important. It is actually like the secret to our success. Okay. So if you allow me a little bit, I can share a little bit of some of the things that I've learned about goal setting. Um, so I have notes here, so I'll be looking off to the side because I just didn't want to forget anything. So basically, setting goals and taking some type of actions towards those goals is actually one of the biggest secrets that I've learned about this past year in my journey. It is said that only 5% of the population actually sets goals, and that's why they are successful. So if we look at the remainder of that, that's 95% of us in the population are actually not successful, or what some may consider failing or failures. Unfortunately, that's how it is, right? So we have to really make sure that we are setting goals constantly and making actions to strive towards those goals. Basically, in a nutshell.
So, are you a
So, are you
goal
a
oriented
goal
person?
person?
What's that?
Are you a
Are
goal
you a goal
oriented
oriented
person?
person?
Yes, I am super goal oriented. But it hasn't always been that way. Like I would say 2 years back, I have completely changed a lot of things in my life. And it has been mostly because of the things that I've learned about setting goals, stepping outside of my comfort zone, and just helping others do the same thing. Because like if you knew me from 2 years back, and other people who do, they have actually told me that I am a completely different person just from, my childhood and everything. And it has been through a lot of professional development. Setting goals has been one of them, that has made a huge change.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You know,
you
sometimes
know,
life is all
sometimes
about
life is all about change.
Yes, yes,
change.
absolutely.
I'm gonna let you
I'm
speak
going to
more
let you
because of
speak
the
more because
echo.
of the echo.
Okay. Okay. I hear you okay, but I'll continue. Um, so I was just mentioning about the 5% of us in the population who actually are successful because of goals. That means 95% of us are not successful or are failing. So that means that only 1 in 20 people are actually successful in their lives. Okay. And setting goals is actually what will make you a success. So another secret is that a lot of people are actually complacent, meaning that they actually are doing things because everyone else is doing them, and many times they don't know why they are doing them. So setting goals is actually your direction, and it tells you where you're going, so you know where you're going. So that's a major, major thing that many people need to know. Um, there's also a lot of massive pitfalls that many of us are not succeeding and are not, maybe some of us are setting goals, but we may be setting the wrong goals. We may be setting goals that are not important for us, or that we think others may want us to set goals instead of what we want. Okay. That's one of the massive pitfalls. Another one is we're not willing to do the difficult inner work that it takes, which has a lot to do with mindset. And many people don't understand the correlation, but mindset and having a positive mindset is actually one of the major contributing factors of anything, of us being successful in just about anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Um, what else? Another massive pitfall is that we're letting other people's agendas get in the way of us, of our goal setting and working on that. And many people don't know about that or don't talk about it as much, especially when they're teaching about it. So these are just a few things that I've learned in this past year alone that has helped make dramatic changes in my life from, I would say, more in that short period of time than in my entire life. So it has been just huge eye openers, huge changes. And yes, it's all about a lot of this information that I'm going to be sharing with others as well.
So,
So,
how does it
how
tie
does it
into
tie
a
into a
vision board?
vision board?
Yes. Okay. So a vision board is a very powerful tool that we can use. I actually have two vision boards. I have one to my left and one to my right. They're two different one. One is a personal kind of, and another one is a business related. So every time I come in here for a few hours a day, I actually see them. So a vision board is pretty powerful in that when you visualize something, it actually becomes materialized. It is easier for us to see it when we can visualize it and when we have all of those little details down to what are the things that we can smell when we're going to get there, what are the things that we're going to see, that we're going to hear, that we're going to touch. So visualization becomes materialization in a nutshell. So the more detailed that a vision board is, and that when we're using it on a daily basis, the more real it becomes for us, and the more likely that it's going to become a reality for us.
So, do you teach
So, do you
these
teach these type of
classes, like
classes, like are they separate, or
like
have
different
like
where you
different
combine
ways to
both?
combine both?
I am actually, this is the first time that I'm teaching this one specifically, but I've taught different, I've done meal planning events, I've done hydration challenges, but this one specifically, I'm going to be combining goal setting and vision boards into one event. So it's gonna be a 5 day interactive workshop. So it's gonna be very hands-on, not just, you go there and you watch it and that's it. No, it's gonna be very hands-on.
Any more
Any
details
more
about this?
details about this?
Um, well, we are going to definitely be learning a lot of some of the details that I mentioned here, and other massive pitfalls that we need to be looking out for when we're setting goals, when we're trying to accomplish them. Because a lot of the things that I've noticed is that when we don't know what are some of the things that are causing us to fail, that's one of the major reasons that we are actually failing at things. So we're going to be discussing and learning about the pitfalls, the reasons. We're going to be making a vision board for ourselves, and we're going to be actually setting goals there. It's going to be in a online video conferencing, so we're gonna be all seeing each other on the screen and actually, holding ourselves accountable for that. So it's gonna be super interactive, and it's just gonna be a few more bits of information that we really need to know about to open our eyes and understand a little bit about goal setting.
So everybody can.
So everybody can.
Yes,
That's
yes.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I know we've
I
had some
know we've had some
technical difficulties.
difficulties.
So can you let
So
us
can you let
know
us know
when it
when
starts
it starts
and when it
and
ends?
when it
And
ends?
can you
And
drop a
can
link?
you drop the link?
Yes, absolutely. So, because 2018 is coming to an end, and a lot of us tend to, to wait until now and January to start setting goals. So, This is going to be a 5-day goal setting and vision board workshop. It's going to be starting on December 18th, which is actually next week, Tuesday, and it's going to go into the 22nd. So that's 5 days. I wanted to make sure that it didn't cut into the, a few days before Christmas time because everyone is so busy. But yes, there's going to be a few days in the workshop, in the event itself, but then we're going to transition into the online conferencing. So it's going to be 3 days in the online conferencing so that it can be interactive.
That's great.
That's great.
Online at a certain time.
Yes. What I am asking for is, for everyone to try and make it online at that time. I know for some people it may not be possible, but it's a way to hold each other accountable because, it's very difficult when life is so busy and, we have so many things going on, just to set aside time for that specific session so you can get it done, and hold yourself accountable for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else you'd
Anything
like
else
to
you'd
share?
like to share?
I'm limited on
I'm
what I can
limited
say.
on what I can say.
I understand. Let me take a look at my notes to see if there's anything that I am missing. Basically, I think I got everything down. I'm not gonna give too much detail because I want to leave everything for then. But I'm gonna be discussing a lot of eye-opening information, and it's going to be super exciting for everyone as well. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, thank you, Janice, and be
Janice, and
patient
be
with this
patient with this
technology
technology
snafu.
snafu.
I know. Trust me, I've been there myself with the same issue. So, but to me, I hear you well. So hopefully it's great.
And we
Thank
thank
you.
And we thank everybody, and we're going to have Janice to come back up to the topic
very soon.
very soon.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
So
thank
we
everybody
thank everybody for
listening
listening because it was a little challenge.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.